I haven't had time during the week, Monday through Friday, to make videos because I'm busy at work. I get up at 3 in the morning and then I go to bed about 7 o'clock in the evening so I can get up at 3. So it's just, your normal everyday average life of a person, an average American who goes to work, comes home, and is wore the hell out. But I just during like my break time at work or when I come home from work, uh, everybody is like, well, not everybody, but you know, half half the country and the other half of the country got kind of bit. Okay, so there's one half that's upset about Jimmy Kimmel getting canceled. Well, and also that same half of people, uh, they're yelling, freedom of speech is being uh, oppressed or whatever. I guess is the only word I can think of right now. Uh, from my experience of living on this planet, is that even though yes we have freedom of speech, but what comes with that freedom also has consequences. For one, everybody knows if you say something nice about other people, you get positive vibes, you get positive reactions. Then you might get one or two that uh, lashes at you for saying nice things about other people, which doesn't make any sense. But that's because they have no life and all they know is social media. They don't get out. Um, and obviously their parents don't love them because if they did, then they wouldn't react like that. Uh, so yeah, when you say something bad about somebody, especially after they just got killed, yeah, actually I agree. You should lose your job because you work for that place and they don't want to look bad. So I don't blame them. And you're acting like, as usual, you overreact, acting like you just got arrested and went to prison. Sometimes I wonder though, but that's all you did. You just got fired because of your hate speech, regardless that you feel that you had the freedom to do that or not. Yeah, you do, but that's not the point. The point is you're showing us your true colors, the rest of us. You're showing us who you truly are. You're an evil, demonic piece of shit. Just because you don't agree with somebody, and didn't like what they had to say, doesn't mean you go out and kill them. That'd be like me saying, okay, well, because you went and, like, say if I met this guy who assassinated Charlie Kirk, I went up to him and said, well, you know what? I feel like killing you for killing Charlie Kirk. Would that make me any different? No. Also, I want to point this out too because I keep seeing it. The entire left keeps telling me that President Trump is a criminal. Okay, if he is, why has he not been arrested? Why has he not been sentenced and placed in prison already? Because you got nothing on him. You they keep making up these false accusations because they don't want him to be president. That's what it is. If he hadn't ran for president, then none of that's going on. But here's the hypocrisy. So the left, they support pro-criminal, pro-crime. They, you know, they wanted to bring back that El Salvadorian MS-13 punk ass bitch gangbanger. Uh, they even went down to El Salvador to have meetings and meals with him. Then you pay illegal immigrants to go loot and riot in L.A. and several other places while waving their country of origin's flag. Do you not see the hypocrisy? Um, and at this point, both sides, the Democrats and the Republicans, in reality, they're all a bunch of butt buddies, anyways. But what we see on TV and on social media is all a theatrical act to keep us divided. So both parties, Republicans and Democrats, they want us pitted against each other. They want us to have a civil war because that's keeping them rich. It's all about money. It has nothing to do with helping the country, helping the citizens, which is what this is what it was originally supposed to be. The government works for the people, and they're not doing that. And instead of taking guns out of the hands of those who need to have the guns removed, which is punk ass bitch gangbangers, they want to take guns out of the hands of law abiding citizens, people who like and enjoy going out and hunting deer or duck or whatever, And that's why we have laws and rules on those too. It's not to make deer or duck or whatever extinct. It's just when in case the population numbers are getting too high. It's just of course they call it a population control, which is what Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab and all those rich elitists that get together at the World Economic Forum want to do. They want to thin us out, so we need to go to war with them. But yeah, we all need to get together, whether you're a leftist or a rightist. We need to get together and unite and fight the real problem. Those rich elitists at the World Economic Forum, the Republican and Democratic parties, and the fake news media who go along with that shit. Oh, and probably the people who are controlling everything behind those, the evil Zion Jews. And I don't mean the ones in Israel. I mean ones that are here in control of Hollywood, in control of the media, have a lot of lawyers and financial advisors, those types. I mean, put two and two together, people. I don't know what it takes. And then here's another thing that gets me mad is why did it take Charlie Kirk's assassination to wake fucking people up when we should have already been doing it when little kids are getting killed by trans people? And also, I think the digital ID thing, that's another thing we need to fight against. I think they've been experimenting with it because these mass shooters, and at this point, I don't care if they're trans or not. The point is, I think some of these mass shooters have that digital ID in them, and those Zion Jews sent a signal to these people that had the digital ID chip already on them or in them, or however they're going to do it, and basically sent signals to their mind to go do this, and probably put a thing in a signal into that to tell them to shoot themselves after the deed is done. I don't know. It's just weird coincidence because I keep seeing all these posts and pushing this agenda of this 2030 agenda, which is to make everybody have a digital ID. So we need to fight that too. Otherwise, what's the point of living? I may have to go find another country. I don't know, to go live in. I mean, if I were to choose a country, I'd go to Japan or maybe Australia. But I don't know about Australia. They got a lot of, really bad venomous, not just some animals, but insects too. And, I don't do well with a brown recluse bite. So, yeah. So anyways, just want to get that off my chest.